Welcome to Sky Ops. Tonight's mission will be on the moon, hanging out together in the Sky Lounge or the Sky Studio, if you prefer, aka Mission Control, and doing a lot of chatting. And we have you all here in the studio with us, bringing you the night sky and I think the universe live. Nope, we're not. That's not out there?
Once it gets a little darker, because it's so hot out there, I don't want to bring it out there yet.
The other scope isn't out yet. Oh, maybe you can see Geoff on the move, taking care of that stuff. So good evening, everyone. Quick, be sure you hit the like button, the thumbs up, and hit the subscribe button. Also, join in the chat, say hello, let us know where you're watching from. Don't be shy. We need the chat to be chatty. We have moderators. We have a family-friendly chat. All are welcome, but you got to behave. So, hi, my name is Nikki. We have Geoff here operating all the tech, and I'll keep you all company. We don't have real formulated show tonight. It's summer ops, as y'all know. Hello. We had to do some things. If y'all thought a little late. Not much. We were sitting here ready, but then we have the sun that was glaring in, so we had to quick make some adjustments to block out the sun. So hope you guys don't mind. We do have the moon today. It is a waxing gibbous at 80%. And
that's just letting us know it's online.
Okay. All right. We had some flashing lights. We'll give a big wave. We are full BTS. Welcome to Skype's Live Studio. Mission Control, whatever you want to call it, Sky Lounge. Thank you so much to our mods. And let's give a welcome to everybody coming in here. Greg Thorley. We have Robert Braun. Good evening to you. Eileen. Let me go back. Dave Flynn was checking in earlier. Who else did we miss? Let's see. I think I got everybody here. And it's 106 degrees out, I think right now, maybe. 21% humidity. Pretty clear skies, some clouds actually, and no precipitation. But here we go. So let's get to the moon again. Let's see if I give you the right screen. There you go. Hope everyone is having a great day. Thanks for tuning in for your Saturday evening. Nothing super structured. Hi there, Joshua, McGee, Kismet. I sang, hey guys. So we're just having a low-key, that's what this is, a low-key vibe for these streams, and nothing big. We're just going to hang out and chat. It's kind of like podcast style, I guess. And Geoff's going to run the controls and take us to the moon, maybe deep space. Let's see how we do. Hi there, Linda. Good to see you this evening. Ken Urbanik, good to see you. Robert, and hi, Greg Thorley. Robert, we tried to find your fireworks, what was it called? The Big Bang Boom? I don't know if it was called. And all we could find was older stuff. So we looked at some of the older stuff. But wow, that was set up. Joshua McGee, thanks so much. Sending one Sky Ops Live gifted membership. Thank you so much. Super kind of you, Joshua McGee. Let's see who got that membership. Stacy received it, the gifted membership, courtesy of Joshua. Super kind of you. Thank you so much for joining us. All Things Harbor, good evening. Again, big shout out to our Sky mods in charge of the chat tonight. Oh, it's 102. Did I say 106? Okay.
It feels like 106.
Yeah, it all blends together. But yeah, again, thank you so much, Joshua McGee, for the gifted membership. Welcome aboard to our newest member. I hope you enjoyed the trial membership there. And that is a good reminder for me to thank everyone for your memberships. You keep us going. So thanks so much. All right. Hi there, Ted, saying beautiful moon image. Happy. We can all appreciate it. Now, the Lunar X. Remember yesterday we saw the Lunar X. Yesterday, Thursday. Thursday. It's been a busy week. Thursday. So I don't think we see the X tonight. Remember we saw the shadow X. But we do have a beautiful, almost full moon here in daylight. And we'll go all the way into sunset, into the evening. And it just is so light here. We don't have dark skies in summer ops. So it's going to be a lot of just hanging out and chit-chatting because what can we do with the skies that we have?
That's somewhere around probably 8:15, 8:30-ish. I can't remember what time we were able to do it. We'll have the Deep Space Telescope out, and we'll start to look for nebula, galaxies, and star clusters. But we got to wait for the sun to go down. We got to wait for it to get a little bit darker. So that'll be up later.
So we'll just hang out here in the Sky Lounge. Or what do you know what? Maybe we should ask you in the chat. What do you want to call it? What shall we call this? Sky Up Studio, the studio, Sky Lounge.
Mission Control.
Mission Control. What do you guys like? It'd be nice if we had Sky Service in here. We need the snack and beverage cart to come by. My drink is a little low. How's everyone doing? Y'all
is that my cue? Do you need another drink? Oh,
y'all doing okay? Having a good Saturday weekend? Safe 4th of July so far? Anyone see the fireworks? We saw the drone show. It's safer, but I just have to say, I was impatient. I like seeing the boom, bang. Oh, like Robert San Diego. Boom, bang. I like seeing the just traditional fireworks. I understand why they did the...
It just was...
It was slow.
Meh.
It was almost like you're watching and you're thinking, anyone ever see a drone show for 4th of July? It was almost like, okay, there's the Liberty Bell. And then you have to wait for the drones to reform. And then, it's an airplane. Okay, now we wait for the next image.
Yeah, I'm a drone pilot and love drones, but it was...
Okay, so they're telling us we got some votes for Mission Control, Sky Ops Control, and Sky Ops Mission Control, Lunar Lounge. We're across the board. I guess we just call it whatever you guys want to call it. All right, so let's see. And Ken Urbanik, I hope you're doing well. I hope, Ken, you're resting and relaxing. Maybe Ken has a snow cone. Still deep diving into that snow cone machine. I think Jeff and Albert are... Where is... Oh, Albert's not going to be here tonight. They were voting for the attachment KitchenAid thing, so I think that's the one that we're going to go with. Okay, so Jeff is going to keep us on the moon here. You guys get in the chat. Tell us what's going on in your world. What was I going to say?
I do have a funny story.
What's that?
So Nikki and I were talking the other night because the next time we go to stream, the moon won't be available. So it'll be just deep space, and then I'll be able to take the camera off of this guy.
The big telescope.
So that's the one we use for the moon. So that camera will be available since the moon isn't there, so I can convert that into Skycam. But I want to control that remotely. So I'm like, geez, I'm going to have to get gear. I'm trying to think of how I'm going to do this, how to do it on the cheap. And then Nikki was just like, well, why don't you use the Edelkrone? And then I just thought about it for a minute.
Well, they don't even know what that is. But
well, I have a device, and I'm like,
hold on.
Okay, all right.
All right, so, hey, David Martin Graff watching, and thanks for being a subscriber, says, secret moon base. Is there a secret moon base?
There's rumors.
And, Ted, 4th of July fireworks in Huntington Beach. You know, I was looking all over on YouTube because I wanted to watch them live, and I think we got DC. Who else had some? But yeah, really good points. So we'll have to talk about the moon. Would anyone live on the moon if you could? I wouldn't, but go ahead. So the piece of equipment, let me back you up though, Jeff. And we could go, well, we'll keep it. You guys like the split screen?
I can show and tell what we've come up with based on your idea.
Well, so the problem though is we're still going to have daylight.
Yes.
So we don't know actually. Members... viewers, please get in the chat and tell us what you think. So we don't want to not stream and leave you all hanging. But it's kind of like this, but we won't even have the moon next week in our viewing range. So it would just be either us on BTS
or a late show.
But we don't want to do a late show because that'd be starting at about 9 o'clock. I have my curfew.
You have your curfew.
I do.
We could always actually track the sun too.
Well, it sets, and it gets out of our view too. We're in the foothills, so it's kind of a little bit, but you can show them your show and tell.
Yeah, so it was...
So what did I say?
You were like, well, why don't you use your Edelkrone? And I was like, trying to think what was wrong with that suggestion. And I sat there and I'm like, yeah, that'll work.
Well, the reason I say that is because I always tell Geoff, I don't just want you to have the Skycam stationary. I want it to move. I want it to be like in a planetarium. And if anyone watches the K-dramas, you'll know many times they will show a starry sky. And it's just not a realistic starry sky that you need special gear to see the stars like they show. And I said, I always want the K-drama sky. And then when he was talking about something, I said, well, why don't you use that piece of equipment and you can set the speed? You know, it's two photographers having conversations.
Right.
Sometimes we, like we said, we both shoot very differently. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm going to have to buy this piece and that piece to make it work. And I don't want to invest that, but I'm trying to think through it. And then you said that. And what's even better about that, we'll be able to completely remote control it. So the camera will be outside. We'll be able to do 360 every direction with it.
But we need a dark sky.
We need a dark sky. But we'll be able to control it here. And I'll also have the control. We're going to create a new screen. We'll have the control panel and where you can see how it's being moved and the Skycam itself.
Okay, did everybody check in? Are people checking out because Geoff's talking? Do you want to show and tell them?
Yeah, I can show and tell. It's right over here. Let me go get it. I got to lower it a little bit.
Are you putting it out tonight?
No, because that camera's on the moon.
Okay, so hang on. You guys are going to get a show and tell. He's got to lower the tripod. It's really high. Ken Urbanek, what flavor snow cone are you eating? Or what do you usually eat? Are y'all talking about moon pies? You're all making me hungry. Oh, Star Crunch cookies. Oh, that's what, you know what we need? We need, I always say an ice cream or candy bar line, SkyOps style. If we can have a Starbase chocolate bar. Oh, here you go.
So that's the setup, yeah. So we'll have the camera mounted up here.
Tell them how it works.
And this can move 360. We'll have everything plugged in, powered up onto here. And then we'll be able to control this entire piece. So this...
Hi, Janet.
And what you can see, this mounts up here, and this pivots like this. And then this base, it spins this way.
It's kind of like movie production stuff. So some things that we've shot before, and it just slides and glides along with you. You don't even know when you're watching commercials or some other stuff that it's actually doing that.
Yes, it's always slightly moving. This is also something that you shoot time lapse with, so I didn't even think about it. Then you mentioned it. I'm like, yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that. So let's see. Ken Urbanek enjoying cherry and raspberry snow cones. Shane would like a lemon snow cone. So would I. We need a snow cone cart. Okay. Well, thanks, Geoff. We appreciate that.
It's my show and tell. Mm-hmm. All right. Let me move it.
All right. I'll take you guys back to the moon. A little bit to the moon. Let's go full moon. How about that? So this is just a SkyOps hangout tonight. That's all it is. We have the moon. It doesn't get dark till much later, so here we are. But this is a chance for us to get to know everybody, get in the chat, hang out with us here in the studio. I have a question for Tim Arnold when he gets in. He might be working. He might be passed out from being out in the heat working.
Oh my gosh. Let's raise this moon.
How
up
do
a
y'all
little bit.
watch? What's your favorite way to? What was I going to ask you guys? How do y'all relax? Do you like doing? Do you ever just go sit outside and watch the sky? And if you do, what catches your eye? Is it the moon or the stars, or is it weather or clouds? We don't have clouds very often, so I can't say that. Society Red said there are 2 meteor showers coming up in a couple weeks. Okay.
Okay.
That you could try to get Geoff.
Got to look at that.
Um,
I think the parasites are pretty active too.
Yep. So we'll, as long as it's timed with when we're streaming. Let's see, Geoff. What else we got here?
There is a probability, much better today than it was the other day, of getting a flyby from inbound
You
traffic.
say that all the time.
I know, but this time I mean it.
This time you mean it. Let's see. Would you want to live on the moon if you could, Geoff?
I think the only way I could answer is how long. If we're talking like a couple of weeks, yes, but beyond that.
Well, what if there were cities on the moon? Would you want to live there? I wouldn't.
I don't think so, because you're going to be stuck in a tube. You wouldn't be able to, get out. Now, one of the things they're talking about, like NASA, just about putting a base on the moon, is actually to dig into the moon to build it, because just the cosmic radiation, you got to protect yourself somehow from that. So that's one of the things they're talking about. But that the rock is really like fine particles. It's really sharp. So that poses some issues.
I bet they have good views from the moon, though.
Oh, yeah. The UAP folklore is the so-called moon base on the dark side of the moon. Whether you believe that or not, supposedly that's what they say.
And we have O'Malley. Wait a minute. O'Malley, I have a question for you. He must be a Beastie Boys fan based on your avatar. Welcome to Sky Pass. Look what you did, O'Malley. Oh, wait. He can
It's
see
not
the
dark
green
enough,
lights.
but the
oh, no.
things are green. You made the lights turn green, but it's still so bright out, it doesn't offset daylight.
Do you mind if Jet, the Skype's Live robot, welcomes new members into the stream? Welcome to Sky Pass, O'Malley. Hope you're doing well. I wish you could see the green that you just created. All of the lights are green. Good fun. So, what's your favorite Beastie song, O'Malley? I've got to know now. Am I seeing that right?
That's a good question. Yeah, that's from...
That's from the album.
Yep, the 727.
Okay. Anyone know the Beastie Boys? Robert Brunn says the dust on the moon clings to everything.
Yes.
We have enough dust. It's like we're living in Mars, hence the sinus issues. Okay. Thanks again, O'Malley. We appreciate it. Welcome in.
Thanks, O'Malley.
Doing lots of changes over here at SkyOps.
And Robert's correct. One of the things, too, they looked at it is...
Hi, Barb.
The dust gets at everything, and then it's sharp. So it'll actually affect, like, seals on doors. So they have to engineer all that.
Society Red says, Nikki, would you book a seat on Blue Origin if you had a chance? No way. I think you know the answer. That's a good question for everybody, Society Red. And would you?
I would.
You would?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd do it.
Who would go on a ride on Blue Origin? Wait, where does it go? It goes super fast and super high.
So it
Low
goes
Earth
into
orbit?
I don't even think it hits Leo. I think it's just below it. It's just really like above the stratosphere. You get to see some black space and you come back down.
Are we frozen?
We shouldn't be.
Well, they're saying we're frozen. We are frozen.
Oh.
Okay, hang on.
That's weird.
We're frozen.
We're frozen. All right, let me cycle that camera.
Thanks for letting us know.
Wow, that's weird. All right, let's see.
Okay, Geoff is cycling the power there, and we'll have BTS back. Don't worry. Hold on. Hold on. Hopefully you can hear us okay. Did everyone hit the thumbs up?
Okay, it's back.
I hope you hit the thumbs up, the like button. Okay, here we are.
That was weird.
Hopefully it froze us in a good moment, and we didn't look weird. Okay. Jane would do it. Jane would get in.
Oh, okay. Blame the snow cones.
Blame the snow cones. That's funny. It's the charm of it all. It's here for the entertainment. What else? So
let's raise this guy.
That's a good question. No, I would not go in Blue Origin. I wouldn't do a lot of things. Craig Thorley, let it go. Let it go. Frozen. I wouldn't do a lot of things, actually. I wouldn't.
Nikki's not a risk taker.
I wouldn't fly in a fighter jet.
I would do that.
I know a lot of you in the chat would do that. Wouldn't matter which kind, would not do it. Yeah. I think I like the comfort of being firmly planted on Earth. I would never be an astronaut, which you said you would be. You would do it.
Yeah. That's a nice looking, I mean, we don't get clouds here. I'm gawking over the clouds. That's a nice little bank of clouds right there.
Yeah. And you can see the sun is setting a little bit as it's casting a nice color on those clouds. And that's the big telescope there. Geoff has the other one sitting inside. That has to go out. So when you put the other one out, are they going to see you go do that? No,
if I take the long way around, yeah.
Take the long way around. Okay, so that's what is allowing us to see this guy. This guy so close up.
My favorite little part is that South Pole there with all those craters. Let's go to the top.
Is anyone really good at knowing all the craters? There's so many. There really are. You know, I sometimes stare at this and I think, oh, we might see something.
Let's take a trip up here.
My favorite part is when the sky starts getting darker and darker as we keep streaming. You can already see it's changing a little bit from when we first started. And I'm going to challenge everybody. You guys have to keep the chat moving. We don't like to see it quiet. Sea of tranquility. Smart.
Okay, you're the one who has the color perception here. Right now, I have the camera. It's white balance set to the sun. I'm going to switch it to auto white balance, which should pull it. You tell me which one looks better, this one or that one?
Why don't you let the chat decide?
All right, so this is auto. That's probably what it actually is.
Did you guys like seeing the moon with this adjustment, or did you like it the way it was? And Robert said, if I wasn't so tall, I could go back 40 years. I would love to fly in an SR-71. Forgive me, I don't know what an SR-71 is. I don't know that plane.
What?
Is it an...
That's the Blackbird. That's the stealth plane.
I don't know that one. Is it fast?
Yeah.
Knowing Robert, it's a fast
Absolutely.
plane. Fast cars, fast planes,
I was
right?
fortunate enough to see one in person at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. I was blown away to actually see it in person when I saw it.
Hey there, Jack Burton back on Skydeck there. Congratulations on 12 months. Says, hey, you two, how are you both? Great shot of the moon. Well, let's give you a big wave. Thank you so much. Jack Burton here, coming in, renewing that membership there. Thank you so very much there on Skydeck. See, you're all smart. Michael P. says blackbird. And that's where I have a problem with the military planes. I'm going to say something in a minute. Not controversial. That's why I can't remember
waiting.
them. No, I don't know what I don't know. What I'm saying is they all have a name.
Well, they usually
and I
have
don't understand why they do that.
They have a number and they have a name.
Well, F-16, F-35, do those have nicknames? Wait a minute.
The F-16 doesn't, but like the F-15 does. That's the F-15. They call it the Eagle.
Why?
That's just how it floated out.
Why? That's what I say. Why? Okay, All Things Harbor said she liked okay, mixed bag here. Kismet, I'd like it this way. All Things Harbor says I like the other way better.
Oh, right now I have on auto white balance before I had it set to the sun, but we get more color. This is probably more true to life, but when it was bright before,
you can play with it.
It looked better.
So thanks again, Jack Burton. Appreciate you so much. Tomcat, Michael P. Tom.
F-14 Tomcat, yeah.
This is why I can't remember which plane is which and which does what. Does that make sense? Someone else has to be with me on this. Or do you all know all of them?
I think they know all of them.
Do you all know them? So what's the B-2 called? The B-2?
Spirit, I think.
Oh.
I think it's the Spirit. I'm like.
Oh wait, Plain Crazy Mikey says the F-16 Fighting Falcon nicknamed Viper. Is it the Fighting Falcon or the Viper?
Well, that's a good question.
And who's?
I know all the World War II ones, like all of them.
Mikey says the F-15 is an Eagle, F-35 Lightning, a Battle Penguin.
I didn't hear the Battle Penguin. I
does
knew the
this?
Lightning, but I didn't know the Battle Penguin.
Do the pilots do this, or the military actually?
That's a good question.
Thomas Godfrey says all military helicopters are names after American Indian tribes. Take care, Joshua.
Black Hawk,
McGee.
Iroquois, yeah. Why didn't I pick up on that before?
B2, okay. Okay, thank you, Jane. She says she does not know them all. You know what I do know? I know all my airport codes. I probably know them better than you.
You probably do.
But you should know them better than me because you worked on...
Well, if I don't know certain ones, we just didn't service those airports, so I don't have memorized. But
I think it's like languages. I just can memorize that.
See, but all the World War II planes had that too. That P-51
Gosh,
Mustang.
you guys are smart. Jack says F-14 Tomcat. Eileen,
F-15, yeah.
18 Hornet. Eileen.
Yeah, she's throwing down.
Yeah.
Eileen is throwing down.
Oh, Mikey says F-35 haters call it Fat Amy. This is turning into
That's
a funny
hilarious.
conversation. I was watching.
I've never heard that one.
That makes me think I was watching. I love sport fishing boats. I love watching them. I don't know what it is, but I love looking at the names on the back of the boat. Well, I was looking at one in a tournament called Fat Chick. That's for Fat Amy. Okay, B1, Ken Urbanic, B1 Lancer. I don't know that plane. David, F-22 Raptor.
Yep.
Mikey, F-14 Turkey. Wait, I thought the F-14 was a Tomcat. Are you guys playing with me? Robert says the B-2 is called the Spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got that. I think it's named, for Darth Vader's. O'Malley says Air Force has weird names that no one, the Fighting Falcon, Viper. Here, we'll put that on the screen so everyone can enjoy the knowledge here. The Globe Master, the C-17, Fat Amy.
Yeah, all the World War IIs yet. B-25 Mitchell, P-51 Mustang, P-47...
C-5 Fred, C-17 Barney Society Red, FB-111 Aardvark, F-22.
There was even a
Do a big quiz later.
two-engine bomber called the Mosquito in World War II. Yeah.
And, the F-20 Tiger Shark Society Red. What about the helicopters? I'm guessing they'll now all have names too. The Black Hawk? Or is that just a Black Hawk?
I think it's just a Black Hawk.
I quit. All right, you guys are too fun. Let's go to the moon. Ooh, la la.
Oh, that looks good.
Hope we're keeping everyone great company. I hope when everyone shows up, they're showing up looking to just relax, hang out, whatever beverage you have in hand or snow cone in hand.
I really like being able to share this because
Sure, what?
the moon like this, because unless you have a
passion.
giant telescope like what we have, you're just not going to be able to see this. And not that I've seen, because I actually looked. Nobody on YouTube is putting anything out like this. So 4K,
No,
super
so
zoom.
everyone just enjoy the moon. And, for a minute there, I thought, and that's why I said, let's go ahead and make it, this is just a hangout. Hang out on the moon. Everyone, please. It's a break from the world. It's a break from the noise.
Flyby!
Whoa!
Woo! American
You were
Airlines.
right.
I told you. I told you.
You caught it?
Yeah, American Airlines.
Who caught that reap? Did you all see that? I saw it flash by, but I couldn't tell what it was.
Oh, that looked beautiful.
I'm glad I had that full screen.
Wow. Yeah, that was perfect.
Wow.
Man, there's
Ooh
a
la la,
there's
American
a social
Airlines.
post right there. Did you guys all see it?
Who was paying attention? I'm
That
going to
was
start calling. O'Malley,
gorgeous.
Society Red, Mikey,
Eileen saw it.
Eileen. Greg Thorley saw it. Jane saw it. Good, good, good. If you didn't see it, just back up the stream a little bit and then you can see it. Maybe we'll get another one. Laventa, thanks for jumping in the chat. Hey, yeah, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. You'll have to wait about 5 minutes before you can chat. No worries. Tell us where you're watching from. Society Red saw it. Ken
Ken
Urbanic,
saw
thank
it.
you for the timestamp. O'Malley, was that real?
That was real. That's
It
the real
was-
deal.
It was an ooh la la for real,
For
real.
sure.
It's the real. Scott Robinson saw it. Okay, Barb D. Awesome. Okay, we need another. All right, now everyone,
See?
eyes. You were right, Jeff.
told you.
I doubted you.
It's always when the moon's about this percentage.
And what is it at about?
You go 80%.
80%. Got a.
It just hits about this time, right at the right spot where it's inbound traffic to Sky Harbor.
All right. That was good fun. What's your next
I'm so
trick?
glad I was looking at it at the time.
Robert's saying the B1 called the bone. All Things Harbor, the flyby was awesome. Good. And wait, the U2 is called the Dragon Lady. I had no idea we had so much military aircraft, actually. Yeah, pull up flight radar.
Exactly. I was just like, I got to look for the next
Is there
one.
another one coming? If I go to flight radar, will they see? Oh, no, you're going to be flashing that left and right.
Let's see.
All right, we'll stay on this a little bit to see. Make sure you guys, if you haven't given your thumbs up, give the stream a like for the flyby, the moon flyby.
All right, there's a Delta coming.
All right, we might see it.
Mm-hmm.
How close is it?
He's pretty close.
Do you need to raise this up a little bit? Is he dipping? Where did the plane go by?
He went right through the middle, so I'll...
Oh, okay. Okay, Todd in the chat there. Hi, Todd. Thanks for being a subscriber. That was caught with, whoops, wrong thing. Wait, where am I going? I'm trying to find, is it this?
Yes.
With the telescope.
Yep.
I don't want to miss that Delta. We might have a chance of seeing Delta.
Oh, you know what? I think I have it backwards. You look at this all the time. But then this American just went by too. It's this one. So it's the inbounds.
The inbound went over it. Okay.
All right, so the next one,
Ooh,
Hawaiian.
The night, if this Hawaiian does a flyby, if y'all know Albert loves Hawaiian Airlines. If he's not here for a Hawaiian flyby.
All right, let's get
Okay,
centered
thanks
up on
again
it.
for putting the timestamp there in the chat. I didn't know you all knew your military aircraft so well. In fact, you guys know all the aircraft so well. And then that makes me think, so then all of the foreign, I'm sure European, and by the way, hello to our European friends. Hello to Peppy in Scotland and Michaela and Jonas in Sweden and so many others. Just want to say hi on this Saturday evening. Society Red said, the U.S. Air Force employs about 70 different type of aircraft. I had no idea. Mary, extraordinaire, hello. It says, this is beautiful. Thank you so much for joining us, Mary. Anyone into astronomy in the chat or just viewing, please get in the chat and say hi. We used to have our friend there in Maryland who was the head of the astronomical department. Robert says he's been spotting close to 50 years. Did you catch the fireworks at all, Robert? Did you see them from your... Wow. Mikey just sent an image. That was a phenomenal
Look at
screen
that.
capture. Thanks, Mikey.
That American plane, it was just lit up perfectly, too.
Better than we can do out there.
Absolutely.
As you know, we pulled the stream in. We are now in Skype's live studio. This is where we're at.
I like this, though. This is able to spread all this stuff out on the table.
It's so nice.
Not out in the heat.
I'm afraid, do we have another? Oh, we're waiting on that Hawaiian. I would do the BTS, but I don't want to miss. I don't want to miss the Hawaiian if we have a chance at it. Did he pass?
He's
What's his
going
altitude?
by, let's see, he's at...
Anyone watching on Flight Radar?
13.8. Oh, okay, so if we think about it, if he's at 13.8, he probably needs to be at about 11.
We need a double dip.
Yeah.
We need another one. Yeah, all things Harbor, it's cooling off now, 101 out there. You know, we were saying, you all live in so many different places. This was what I was going to ask Tim Arnold when he showed up. He travels quite a bit. And if he had to live anywhere but Gilbert, Arizona, where would Tim live? Where would y'all live? Some of you might just say where you're at right now. And I could probably guess a few of you in the chat who would say, I think Robert Brun would say San Diego. I remember on a stream, Tim said, well, it's something about a great city. And he said, well, it's not Gilbert.
I mean, Arizona's very beautiful.
Yes.
It's very unique.
Yes.
But too much of a good thing.
Yeah.
Especially when it's 110.
Yeah. Hey, George, watching from Surprise, Arizona. You're not too far away. So right here in the valley. We also have Janet who's watching from nearby too, right in the valley. A lot of Phoenicians in the stream. Yeah, put it in the chat. Don't be shy. If you love where you live and you would recommend it as a place to live, because one day, I'm leaving. One day.
You're taking recommendations.
Yeah, I'm taking recommendations right now. All Things says Flagstaff or Morgantown, West Virginia. Okay, Jack Burton saying the dark circle near the top middle of the moon is called the Sea of Serenity. And the spot to the right is the Sea of Tranquility. I like that.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
All right, so Hawaiian went past. It didn't go past. We have another one coming up. We got Southwest.
Should we wait for it or should I go split
You
screen?
can go split screen.
Okay.
As he gets a little closer, we'll...
You keep your eyes on it. Barb says she'd live in Arizona. I don't know, Barb. I might trade you.
It's great, and it's very pretty. Mm-hmm. But the summers are So rough.
I just want clouds and rain. Sometimes I'd like to put a jacket on every now and then. Jane says Green Valley. That's where you are, Jane? That's exactly where you'd want to be, huh?
Well, that's good.
Robert, I knew it. So San Diego is nice, but it's very expensive. Oh, it's so expensive. But beautiful. Greg Thorley, you're from Sandusky, Michigan. Is that near Gaylord? Okay, Society Red says we'll be able to see Lunar X when the moon rises a little more.
Oh,
All
okay.
right, we'll try and look for it, and we'll put it full screen. Thomas Godfrey lives in Wyoming. True, George. I will say that. He says,
just saw that, yeah.
It's hot, but how often do we have tornadoes, hurricanes, blizzards, mudslides, earthquakes? You're right. I do appreciate that. That is the one thing that it's got. Scott Robinson said, clouds and rain are us in Western Washington. Love Washington. I just love the rain. My sister used to live there, so we'd see the Seattle area. Yeah, really nice. And when you're a photographer, I think the photography just comes off so amazing. Let's see. Oh, Sedona. Society Red, you're staying in Chandler. Then Crazy Mikey, where would you go? Do you like no. Do you like the AZ? Do you like the Arizona, or would you go California?
Southwest approaching.
Oh, so full moon?
Yeah, let's go full moon. Let's check its altitude.
Robert's right. We have haboobs. We have those big dust storms. Skating Banana says, let's see. I'll be watching from my new perfect place, Wellington, Colorado. You all live, and that's what I love about this. We get to meet friends all over the world.
I agree.
And when y'all tell us where you're watching from, and yeah, it's just really cool.
Southwest might be a little high. It's at 16,000, but if he goes by and we don't pick him up, I'm going to take deep space out. I know it's early, but
Why
let's
don't you
just
go ahead and take it out?
get him out. That you going to hold the fort down if you see
Do
Southwest?
I have to do anything?
Well, no, just look for Southwest.
Should I not do split screen?
Well, let's just give it a minute or two,
okay.
just in case Southwest flies by.
Mikey, if you could live anywhere, where would you go? That was the question. We're playing Dream a Little Dream. It's fun to dream a little dream. Hey, some of you might be neighbors. You never know. Rolf in here. And who else? Wow. Okay, so we're watching for another moon flyby, another plane to fly by. If it doesn't, Geoff will go get the other telescope out.
Remember that one night? I think it was like 2 years ago. We got 5
You're right.
flybys.
You're right, we did. Oh, Eileen, New England.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That would be so nice.
I think he's too high.
Okay, split screen. The minute I go split screen, watch. It'll.
Right. All right, I'm heading out.
Oh, Geoff's heading. Geoff's heading out.
Get the deep space out there. I mean, probably still too early for it, but I'd rather just get him out there and in place.
So if I put telescope on, we might see you?
Yeah.
Okay, clouds are moving out. Okay, meanwhile, Geoff will be exiting. Jack. And the Chicago Western suburb. Oh, it is expensive. DuPage County. But nice. Very nice. Florida? Anyone voting for Florida? Oh. If you look really close, you'll see Geoff and the telescope. The other scope is out there. So we'll go back over to, oh, wait, is he still? No, he's still out there setting it up. And then here's our split screen. Ooh, Ralph, South Pacific or Hawaii. Jack, St. Charles, know it so well. Oh, I forgot about the bugs in Florida. Jack is at St. Charles.
Okay, so that southwest went right onto the moon. I actually saw it. So it's at, right now, it was probably about 11,000 when it did it.
Okay.
So
any chance we'll see any, or is this moon? Because the moon should be...
It might be a little too high at this point, but as it starts to pitch down again,
okay,
we may see it towards the end of our stream. Might have another chance at that.
Okay.
Looking to see if there's anything else coming in that direction. It doesn't look like it, so... That's the best one we've ever seen. Like, it was full color where you could... I love that.
Yeah, Phoenix is getting very, very populated. Overpopulated.
Here, just so you can have some perspective. So, this is looking almost due south. And you can see the moon right there, as well as some Starlink satellites. That's all real time, too. Up there by the constellation Libra.
So I'm trying to figure out if we stream next Saturday, what are we streaming? Us.
Yeah.
You guys up for just us? Hanging out in the Sky Lounge here?
Yeah, because let me take a look. I don't think there's any moon next week.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
So next Saturday. Yeah, next Saturday the moon doesn't rise until like 10:20. So that means Deep Space Telescope, and then...
But it's not dark enough.
Correct. And then I'll pull the camera off the back of the moon telescope onto Skycam, mount them remotely so that we can see the sky 360 from in here.
But it won't be dark enough.
It will not.
Okay, who wants to solve the SkyOps dilemma? The summer ops dilemma.
It really is a dilemma.
Hey, Psycholist. Thanks for being a subscriber. Watching says, good morning from Northwest England, UK. The current weather is 16 degrees Celsius with light rain. How much we would love your rain. Please send your rain to us. Mikey says, a channel anniversary coming up week after next, I think. I keep forgetting.
Oh, you're right.
I keep forgetting. What do? We might not have the moon. It's my birthday, so maybe it'll be Nikki's birthday bash with this guy. Chet, the SkyOps Live robot. Oh, this is a good question for them. So you know how we turn Desert Cam off before the stream?
Yes.
And then we turn it back on after the stream. Is that annoying to get those notifications? And
Because it's so late at night.
should Desert Cam go back to where he was on Jet's channel? I don't know.
I like where it's at.
It has to be members only because YouTube is really, the algorithm's really sensitive. The more click in and click outs, the more the algorithm doesn't like you. So that's why we made it members only, if anyone was wondering. Mark watching from Western Washington, close to Everett, near Payne. Mikey, someone's birthday. Yeah, Greg Thorley, that's right. Robert Brunn. Congratulations on your membership there, Robert, celebrating 15 months supporting us on Sky Crew. On the Sky Crew level. Thank you so much, Robert. Oh, he can't see me through the confetti. I have to make my way. Thank you so much, Robert, for supporting us and being a member there on Sky Crew. That's huge. So thank you so much. Time flies. It does fly. I swear, Robert, I would think you were here even longer than that. It's just,
Yeah.
Robert's like an OG here, an original. Okay, Ken Urbanic likes it right where it's at. Yeah, again, thank you so much, Robert, for the support there and the membership.
Thank you, Robert.
What would we do without our members?
Yeah.
You guys are the ooh la la to the stream. The ooh la la, it's like the sprinkles on top of do you get sprinkles on your ice cream?
I do not.
You do not?
Sprinkle. I don't like the that kind of crunch in ice cream.
Geoff, you eat any ice cream with anything in it.
The sprinkles, no.
No sprinkles.
No.
Cookies with sprinkles?
I'm not big on the sprinkles. Just a weird crunch with no flavor.
No fun. Who doesn't like sprinkles?
I mean, I appreciate the colors, but...
Okay, Eileen likes where Desert Cam is at. Oh, Psycholist has a birthday July 2. Well, I think Plain Crazy Mikey has a birthday in July 2. Who else has a July birthday? Me, Psycholist, Mikey. Okay, we'll keep Desert Cam. As long as you guys don't mind getting the notification, it comes on and off, or that it comes back on. It's just what we have to do to run this stream.
Yep. Now, I do have a little secret project of something that we can do
Oh, no.
before deep space next time we go live. I don't know if I should make
sprinkles. What?
I don't know if I should talk about it. I haven't even told you about it.
Tell me. Hold on. Oh. You can see if they want to. You can see if they. You can see if they want to hear about it or
But
see
I think
it.
that would be a good thing to pull in.
Get their opinion before you do it. Are you guys ready to vote on an idea Geoff has? Wait, during this stream, these streams.
Correct. Before the, if we decide to go a little bit earlier and it's not dark enough to run deep space, instead of them just staring at the both of us, I have a complete dashboard multi-video setup.
Tell them.
Tell them, I point at the camera. It's 2 live video feeds from the ISS, all the stats of what's going on in the ISS at the same time. So it's like the 2 video feeds and like a dashboard. That's the only way I could describe it. So it's spacey-ish. It's very spacey. That we could use prior to like, oh gosh, it's not dark
enough. You guys let us know. You got it. You have to answer so Geoff knows if he should work on that and put that in. Yeah, happy early birthday to everybody celebrating a July birthday. And Greg Thorley, that's right, the 27th. I knew there was another July. Right now they're thinking about it, Geoff. They don't know. They don't know.
I mean, it's one thing to describe it, another thing just to like see it, how I have it laid out.
Ken Urbanic says that would be cool.
There you go.
Says that's all you
See,
needed.
that's all I needed.
All right. Just different things to see. Rolf says it sounds interesting.
Okay.
Society Res says yes for the ISS.
Okay.
Mike used to have a birthday on the 19th, so we have a 13th, a 16th, a 19th. All right, whoops. Robert Brunn says, sounds awesome, Geoff.
There we go.
Oh, you guys are really egging him on. When will they have it? When will they see it?
Saturday.
Next Saturday.
Yeah.
All right, so when we have nothing to show them, no moon.
We'll hang out in the ISS
See
together.
how much we love you guys, that we just would sit here with all the equipment to run a stream and hang out with you guys. I hope you guys like that. Jack Burton says yes for the ISS. Mark says, oops, yes, that would be different, but cool. Trying to grab everybody's. Yeah, sure. You know what? We're all about doing something different. Funny when we get asked, I think I saw a question in the stream, no, we're not going back to the airport. I even had to laugh so hard because the airport parking was closed yesterday.
I tell you what,
terrible.
this last year, it's no joke. Like, to go stream
happy
there.
Happy birthday, Jane.
Oh, happy birthday,
Yeah,
Jane.
you know what? Here, this is the thing, too. When people think you can just go to the airport and get parking, and we would do advanced parking. We would have it months in advance so that we could get in. But the problem was you would circle for at least an hour. And if you were lucky to get a spot under the shade, and then if you had to go to the top deck.
I'm going full just because there might be an American plane going by.
So
let's just keep an eye on it.
If you were lucky, or if you were unlucky and had to go to the top deck, we also had to get a spot on the wall, even on any other level.
Exactly.
And those spots go fast. We couldn't just take, even though if the parking garage said it still had a few spots available, those were the middle spots. Like, we couldn't stream from them.
Yeah, I actually did like a whole...
And then we had a sneaky location.
Yeah. I did like a whole cellular assessment of the whole parking garage. So I knew where we had to go.
Thank you. Ralph says this is way better than broadcast TV.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah, so there were very specific spots that we had to go that we knew there was connectivity, but also visuals. This just past year, it's crazy trying to get a spot.
Yeah, Mikey's right. All the reservation gives you is a hunting license to look for spots.
Exactly.
That's exactly what it is. And yeah.
How many times did we get there?
I don't think people realize here we are, Sky Lounge. This is podcast style.
Yeah.
And we've said it before. I
I'll
don't
drop
think
this in.
people realize how much it took to load the vehicle with all of this equipment and more that you can't even see.
There's a lot on the floor right now.
Yeah. And then for the airport, we had 4 big batteries that weigh 40 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had to commute. Mm-hmm. And you got to think, there's gas. Then we had to pay parking.
Well, they used to see SkyDrive, so they knew
Oh, yeah.
how long it took us to get
Sometimes
home.
on SkyDrive, some of the comments would be, wow, you guys are really far. We are and we aren't. It's just...
But it started to be compounded, But the main thing, though, was the security risk.
Well, that was the straw. That was it. And I mentioned at the last stream, there was another security incident with a female inside the terminal, inside a bathroom.
What's crazy is when we first started
in Terminal 4.
Right. When we first started to stream at Sky Harbor, now we did it the right way. We got permission from the Department of Aviation. We had a letter. Police.
Oh, look at Robert. Robert lighting it up. Look at Robert. The pink. Thank you so very much, Mr. Robert.
Thank you, Robert.
$100 super chat. And he's just so simple with the words, for the stream.
Incredible. Incredible support. Thank you so much.
Incredible. Robert Brunn, you are way too kind. So kind. Thank you. Such legendary support. How do you do it, Robert?
We extended these lights another 30 seconds, so it's 1 minute now.
The lights will last longer. Thank you so much, Robert. I hope that you truly do enjoy these streams, and thank you again for your membership and being here with us. Because if you guys didn't show up, how about when Robert went to London?
Yes.
We're like, we miss him. We miss you in the chat. We miss everybody. So thank you so much for being here. I'm sure there's other things people can watch or do or whatever, but I consider if only we all were in person, I would love to hang out with every single one of you. So thanks for hanging out with us. And thank you so much, Robert.
Thank you, Robert.
Ooh la la, Robert. You throw me every time. Okay. O'Malley's got the hands up to Robert. Thank you so much. Okay, did you want the big moon because we might see a flyby or no?
American's gone, so I don't think so. I think the moon is probably too high at this point.
Okay.
It has to pitch down as it goes further.
We have to laugh because there's so many conversations we've had, just Sky Harbor and, Noah confirmed Ratatouille still there.
Oh, well, so that's what I was saying. We had permission from the Department of Aviation. We had a letter. In the early days...
You got to do it the right way.
Yeah, you have to.
You shouldn't be, it's not cool to be sneaking around and doing that. It just
makes it difficult for everybody to try to go do something.
Yes, it does.
So...
And it can cause further problems.
Absolutely.
Where they shut everybody,
Yeah. But we would get almost like once every 3 streams, the police would come up to us. And Nikki actually had the letter laminated. We're just like, here you go. And they're like, okay, you guys are fine.
The red clipboard thing. Well, they were friendly. It wasn't, I know that some plane spotter, some have gotten sent off.
Yeah. But we had a permission. They would come check. And it was quite frequent. And then after a while, they kind of knew us. They just kind of wave. But we would see police all the time. And there was even the canines would go around. And then there was...
They'd be on bicycles, too, not
on
the canines.
bicycles. And then there was a security company that would drive by. Like the last 6-9 months...
all of it.
No police, no security.
No canines.
And just a lot of unauthorized
Unsavory.
activity was visualized by us. And then that last incident where it started
if we
to...
told you guys some of the stories.
Yeah, so...
It's just funny. It's funny, but...
But this is great. I love being able to do this, to get the scope out, to show the moon like this, and then the deep
See what
space.
the telescope's doing out there. Come on, dark sky. Get moving.
Yeah, right?
If anyone has any questions about plane spotting or the location here, remember when we took y'all to GYR? When we walked all the equipment?
That was rough.
We needed a rescue vehicle
we walked
to get us back.
It was like 3/4 of a mile from where we had to park.
So far with the equipment.
Yeah.
And in this heat, it was 110 that day, I think.
Yeah. But
we laughed.
There's so many.
We had to walk through. They were digging up all the fields.
Yes.
And there's so much dirt dug up. I don't know why. I kept sinking like quicksand. Maybe I had flip-flops on. I have no idea. I didn't know. And you had your big feet and those were like snowshoes. And with this tennis shoes on. And here I was like, and then you ended up having to carry a lot of the equipment just so I could. And then I went and I'm like, I'm walking in the street. We probably look ridiculous.
Probably. But there's a
Oh, Society Red remembers that.
There is a ton of aircraft over there right now. I think
Spirit's dominating.
Yeah, I think the last time I counted, there's 24 Spirit aircraft over there. There's 777s. There's a 747, and then there's this one older. I forget what the model is. I should know better. The nickname is people call it the Indiana Jones airplane, but it was. Lady Bird Johnson had flown on a few times, but it just sits over there.
Yeah. So, yeah. that's plane spotting at Sky Harbor in a nutshell. If we still lived, let's see, we were in Dallas and Chicago. That would have been interesting, plane spotting. The winter.
Oh, yeah.
Dallas.
Midway's so interesting because, like,
Midway.
you could get shots of that anywhere, and they're so close right when they come over 63rd and Cicero. Like,
Robert Brunn said, was it a 707? Oh, thanks, All Things Harbor. That's right. If anyone's just tuning in now, there's a beautiful moon flyby at the timestamp there in the chat, 7:38 p.m. if you back it up. Oh, Jane says DC-8.
I don't think they have any tri-motors over there, at least that I can see from the road. But there is a lot of aircraft over there right now.
Yeah, and as far as Luke, it's kind of like they're up and out in a second. To even capture that, and they do fly by here, but they're fast.
Yeah,
and then there's nothing.
I actually looked
Kind
at
of like Scottsdale.
I've got a very good friend of mine that has a house.
You told them that.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just repeating the story, but backs up in Luke. And him and I talked, and it was getting pretty serious. We were thinking about putting infrared. Okay, we were thinking about putting a 24/7 camera over there at Luke, and the only thing that really stopped me is I don't think the Air Force would be really happy with me.
No.
And when they take off, they're off, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you wait,
Yeah.
Forever. I mean, a fantastic, 5-7 minutes of them taking off, but then that's really it. So I went over there, I scoped it out, and I just thought, it's a 24/7.
Plus, we don't want to knock on the door.
I know they'll come there with their
We don't want the suits at the door.
the black suits telling me to take the camera down.
Yeah. Okay, so do we have a chance of a moon flyby? And do you think deep space, we got anything yet or no? Nothing. Still not dark enough.
No, still not dark enough. Let's see what's in the area of us. If we do get a chance of a flyby, it's going to have to be a little higher than normal. I don't see anything in the area right now. Let's see. There's an American coming from Bakersfield. It's at 15. It just takes one plane to go just a little higher in altitude past, and there's a possibility. But otherwise, the chance probably wouldn't be until much later as the moon culminates and starts to come back down. That one night we got the 5, but that one tonight, that's the best flyby we ever did, because the other ones were shadowy. That one, because the sun was still setting, it just lit that.
It said, "Here I am."
Yeah. All right, I'm going to humor myself. I'm going to try to get an orientation with this telescope.
Humor us, Jeff.
Yeah.
If you guys want the full BTS, let us know. If you like how I'm switching screens, if that works for you. And is anyone working while you're watching the stream? Driving? Are you just sitting there hanging out on your couch or wherever? How do you guys watch us? That's a good question. How do you watch us?
That is a good question. On a TV, on a computer, on an iPad.
Yeah. What did I see? What did I see in the news?
I wonder if you're going to say, no orientation yet.
No, okay. I can't remember. It's been a busy work week.
There was something. So I keep telling myself, I got to get myself more involved in some of this. They call it citizen astronomy surveying, where basically you can get part of kind of this little worldwide group or team, and you can they'll have like targets to go for. So it just came in the news that 24 people, just amateurs, in 10 different countries, all had their telescopes pointed at the same place, and they found a new exoplanet, and all of their names are going to be part of the...
we need that, and we can say
SkyApps
Skyapps
Live
family.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I got to get involved in that.
Wait, let's see how they watch us. So Robert watches on the lap. Oh, we should have guessed. I would not have guessed that, Robert. I thought you were watching on a TV. He's on a laptop.
Okay.
Do you have us on? Are you looking at the San Diego Bay on your laptop? Can you see that? And let's see. Jane is watching from her iPad, sitting in a recliner. I wouldn't have guessed that either. Okay, woman of heart at her computer in the AC. Mikey, PC and iPad for screen grabs. Rolf, iPad. Wow.
Okay.
Josh on the couch. Take care of that foot. At All Things Harbor, laptop. Ken on a big TV. Society Red, a gaming PC with 3 screens. I can look at everything at once.
Wow.
Very cool. Wow. I thought most of everybody, well, I guess, how could they? Because they have to be typing too.
True. I'm like 90% YouTube is on TV, 10% on a computer.
When I'm working, I have it on another computer
Probably
screen.
like 50-50, right? 50 on a computer, 50 on a TV.
Eileen, iPad, relaxing in bed. Kismet, iPad. Greg Thorley is watching on 2 cell phones. Okay, let's take a look at the night sky here in the telescope. And out in the back, you can see it's still kind of light out, huh?
Yeah.
Oh. But we got the moon. We've got the moon that we can... Hey, what about
that
the
focus?
lunar X?
Is it starting to get out of focus?
I don't know. You need to pull it up so we can
All
try
right, let me
to...
see. Hold on.
Going to go ahead and adjust that.
No, other direction.
Okay, so...
Oh, I like that. I think that's pretty good. Okay. I want to get this screen that I have on my laptop in so they can see that. So, like, when I do the focus, it's remote on the laptop. When I move it, it's from the laptop. And I even control that camera from here. So I'd like to share that screen eventually. I got to add that in.
What?
No, I'd like to share this so they can see
They can't see that? Oh,
my laptop
because you don't
screen.
have that. We can go to...
Got to get that plugged in so we can use that as like a side-by-side and they can see me
Craig Thorley
controlling
says
everything.
full BTS. Let's go. Hey,
sure.
we haven't done a full BTS. Hi to Greg in Michigan. Okay. I can't wait till the time changes, till you guys fall back.
Yeah, they fall back and the sun goes down a lot sooner, so we can
Yeah.
start.
Oh, California goes back an hour too,
Oh, you're right.
right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I can't keep it straight. We don't change time, so
Not at all.
we don't pay attention. And I work with people all over, and it's hard to remember who's where and what their time zone is.
I was hoping that was a star, but it was a piece of dust. So we still can't get deep space yet. I'll try it. Let's just punch it
You
and
want
see.
me to switch?
No, because it probably won't work, but I'm going to hit the button anyways to see what it can come up with. It's weird that the telescope camera went to infrared already, but Desert
It
Cam
is,
did
yeah.
not. But I think that's a much better camera than Desert Cam's a much better camera.
Are you guys seeing? I don't know who gets on social media, who follows us, or anyway, just social media in general. I keep seeing Halloween and Christmas things starting to pop up.
It's crazy.
Last week,
Who's doing that? Stop it.
I don't know. I was thinking, I bet if you go to back to school supplies come out early here because the Phoenix metro area, most schools are a modified school year, so some kids start in July. Just how it is. So that's always a sign. Fall is coming soon.
All right. It says that we've got. Oh, hey.
Playing Crazy Mikey says, light show time. That is a $2 super chat. Thanks so much, Mikey. Way too kind. Way too kind. The hardworking mod, Playing Crazy Mikey, supporting us also as a member. Appreciate your membership and all you do here for the channel and your super chat. Thank you so much, Mikey.
Thank you, Mikey.
I like this.
Yeah, extended time. 60
they
seconds.
Spoke and we listened.
Yep. I would have done longer, but that was the max I could do. It was 1 minute.
Yes, I know we would have. I wish earlier O'Malley, when he became a member, could have seen the green.
Seen the green, yeah.
And we sit with the pink. It's going to go away really soon. Thanks again, Playing Crazy Mikey. Awesome support here for the channel. There we are.
Okay, so I actually got an orientation. Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
So
here we go.
I went with the star cluster because that's the thing that's going to like appear the best. So it's starting to take pictures. We'll see what we can get out of this.
Oh, Christmas in July. Oh. Is everybody already getting... Oh, here we go. We're getting a light show. Voila! You've unleashed the pink lights. Says, I want your moon lamp. Woman of Heart. And that is a $5 super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. Woman of Heart. I'm saying that right? Yes. A $5 super chat there. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for your support. The moon lamp. Yes. This moon is... There is a not... Okay, so this has a moon texture. It's 3D printed. But there is a cute round...
This one it came with like a hanging fixture, and then we just converted it to like this. But we could put a link to it on Instagram.
Yeah, but you made it this way.
I did, but you can at least see where this came from because it comes as a hanging light.
Yeah. Wait, why blue?
Oh.
Blue. Oh, PayPal. You guys are making me think. Oops. Thank you so much again, Woman of Heart. And let's go to the PayPal. And you've got to get these PayPal messages to pop
that's
up,
on my list.
Jeff.
It's on my
are
list.
Are we full BTS so they can see?
Yes.
PayPal coming in. Let's see. I got to hit the refresh. Did it refresh? It did. Ken Urbanik says Snow Cone Machine Fund coming at us with a $10 PayPal. Thank you so very much, Ken.
Thank you, Ken.
And we're hard at work at it. We are very, very hard at work at it. And I think that we have it narrowed down to the one that attaches. And does it do both shaved ice and ice?
Yes.
Crystals?
The shaved and the crunchy ice.
Ken Urbanik, thank you so much for being a member as well and supporting us on your level. Appreciate you so very much. Hope you're having a good, relaxing evening. And do the colors change?
Yeah, the blue was for 1 minute.
I thought it got more orange, or that's what it was.
Might be because the sun's going down on the...
Oh, okay.
It's just changing the
What was I
exposure.
going to say? I did see when I was investigating the snow cone machines, they have a slushy machine.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of, yeah. Thank you so much, Ken Urbanik there, saying you're welcome.
All right, so this is
going?
what's up.
Woo!
It is out of
that
focus,
looks
though.
like a firework.
It does a little bit. So it's out of focus. So I'm going to stop taking pictures, go outside, look through the eyepiece, get it in focus again, and then come back in.
You do that.
And we'll do the same targets so we can tell that it's in focus again.
Keep them coming, Jeff. This is earlier than I thought we'd be able to get something, so that's good.
Yeah, so it looks like 8:30.
Can someone make it dark here sooner? Okay, the Hercules cluster. Oh, you turned it off. Okay. Okay, going to telescope view. I love that snow cones and sky ops party. We got another PayPal coming in. Let's go over to full screen so you can see BTS. Someone turned the lights blue. Who turned the lights blue? Eileen says more for the snow cone machine. And that is a $5 PayPal coming in from Eileen. Eileen, thank you so very much. You are so kind. I wish we could have a snow cone party. Can you imagine if we could pass out snow cones? Thank you so very much. Eileen turned the lights blue, Geoff, right when you walked out. That is a PayPal that turns the light blue here in the Sky Lounge.
Thank you, Eileen.
Super awesome support. Thank you so much. Eileen was adding to the snow cone fund, Geoff. More for the snow cone machine. See, we would love to eat them, but we can't do that to them on... Wait. You'd hear us crunching. Okay. Was that a PayPal? Playing crazy, Mikey. You're crazy. $5 PayPal coming in. And guess what? He says, snow cones.
There you go.
Do you know that you could buy... Oh, Jack Burton coming in too. Burton coming in too with a super chat. You know, you can go to Bahama Bucks and buy snow balls. They're expensive.
Oh. I'll be making my own snowballs right here.
Thank you so much again, Plain Crazy Mikey. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Mikey.
And Jack coming in. I'm surprised the lights didn't do the lights.
60 seconds
mash
on the
up.
blue, and then the next ones will kick off.
We'll catch it, Jack. Let's see if they go pink. He says, I love the lamp. I got to put my glasses on. No one look. I love the lamp, too. If I could I'd send you some Lou Malnati's Pizza, $10 super chat there. We have a Lou Malnati's here, believe it or not. But you know what, Jack? Boy, let's put our order in. We want Chicago cheese fries.
Yeah.
Chicago fries. What else do we want?
Nick and Vito's Pizza on the south side.
Nick and Vito's Pizza, Chesden's Pizza. What else? Where did we go out in the St. Charles, Naperville? Just send Chicago.
I'm getting hungry already.
We'll take anything. Thank you so much. $10 super chat there coming in from Jack.
Thank you, Jack.
Appreciate that so very much. You all are awesome. And thanks for being a member, Jack. As I try and get comfortable there. Now, why are the lights still blue?
Because that was Mikey's.
Okay.
And then
all right.
Jack's will come. It's like a queue. It all falls in a queue, so that light will go off next. There you go. See?
There they go. Look at that. Magic. Jack did it. Jack made the Sky Lounge pink. So, Jack super chat. That is super fun. I'm not going to lie. Miss Chicago.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah. I mean, that's home.
Yeah. Yeah.
So many good restaurants.
So many.
You know what I was thinking the other day was Bobek's. Do you remember that one? It's
yeah,
just a Polish restaurant with all the...
See, that's the thing. Chicago, you can go anywhere around town and get the best Italian, best Polish food. Mm-hmm. Greek.
Oh, yeah.
Chinatown. I mean, you can get anything. Here? Not so much. Okay. Thanks, Greg. Greg Thorley, my birthday is July 16th. So I think we'll celebrate. Mikey has a birthday. You have a birthday. We'll do birthday celebration on that weekend. Again, thank you so much, Jack.
All right,
now
gotta
you
go
really
back out
did
and pull
make us
focus.
hungry. All right, we'll watch for you. Jane coming in says for the snow cone machine. A $2 super chat. More confetti here in the Sky Lounge. That's for you, Jane. Thank you so much. I'm telling you, we need a snow cone party. Pizza party, pizza snow cone party. Oh, Jack, you know about Bobek's? That's crazy. We didn't think anyone knew unless you were there. I mean, Bobek's is the one we'd go to was near Midway on Archer Avenue. And we didn't even know if it was still open. But boy, you had to know what you're getting in there because those ladies were serious. So wow, Jane, thank you so much. Miss Jane. You're so very kind to us. And let's celebrate Woman of Heart. Welcome to Sky Pass. Awesome, awesome. Welcome aboard. Hope you can sit back, relax, enjoy. Geoff, so a lot of action here. Jane with a $2 super chat there, and Woman of Heart becoming a member there on Sky Pass.
Oh, the green.
The green! It finally came in. Thank you so much. Good fun. Oh, they're really making, hi, AC Wildcat. Really making us hungry there, Geoff. And Jack knows Bobacks.
Like knows them?
No.
Oh,
He doesn't know them personally, unless he does. I don't think so. So good on you. Becoming a member, great, great fun to welcome new members hanging out with us. And again, big shout out to the Sky Mods. You all are awesome. And what do we have here, Geoff? Oops. We're going to keep the lights green for a while.
Yeah. Well, should be 1 minute. Now, they don't look like it's like lime green here, but the camera's picking it up a little differently. Almost looks
blue.
like a blue-green.
I like that. Woman of Heart says it's nice to be able to chat in plain sky spot with locals. You know, we're doing our own thing here as Sky Ops, and that's the best way we like to do it. Just doing our own thing. Okay, so we got the telescope. It's looking dark outside.
Yeah, it is. So
Can I
deep
go
space,
to-
you can go to deep space. I should have it in focus now.
Nope,
That's the iPad.
I went to the wrong place. Where is it?
That guy. There you go. Okay, so I've got it, I believe, in focus now. So we're going back to that same star cluster before. We're going to try it again and see if Geoff actually did get it in focus. So we're going to start the picture taking process.
You know, and the big focus also hanging out. You know, look how comfortable we are.
Oh, yeah.
Podcast style, but it's to hang out with everybody and get to know people and really have a chat back and forth. And I know a lot of people view and don't chat. Oh, how we wish you would get in the chat, become a member, chat, and all that good stuff. Enjoy the custom emojis. We really would. It's kind of like a cool hangout, a place to hang out. I saw this question the other day. If you could have a food truck, if you had to have a food truck, what would your food truck be?
Oh.
What would you serve?
Pizza. Like Stone. There's
Oh.
that one YouTube channel. Remember we used to watch it, the English guy? And he had a whole pizza truck and all that? I'd probably do that.
He doesn't live stream though.
Okay, so I think we're in pretty good
I think
focus.
I would have a coffee one.
Okay.
Just I could have coffee and chat and hang out with people.
I like that.
Yeah, you'd be busy making the pizzas. You'd have
Yeah.
your back to people.
True.
You'd be too busy.
All right, so this one came in really quick because
Good
it's
night, Greg Thorley. It is late there in Michigan.
Oh, good night.
Thanks for joining us, Greg.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time. Take care. Be safe. Okay, what were you saying?
Just to give you some perspective, star clusters come in really quick and really fast, which is
Robert
great.
Brent says burgers. If you had, that's.
Oh, okay.
Everyone answer in the chat. If you were given a food truck, like Food Network said, here's your food truck. What would your food truck be? Robert would do burgers.
Okay.
Jack says Bobac's sausage truck. Maxwell Street Polish with grilled onions.
Oh, the grilled
Jack.
onions. Oh, I'm really getting hungry.
Oh. I'll link the light again. If you follow us on Instagram, I'll link some of the stuff that you guys see. Get on Instagram and I will
Put in a story or
I'll
something.
put in a story tomorrow. I'll put in a story.
Okay.
Josh McGee funnel cakes. That's a good one. Okay, we have PayPal. An inbound PayPal. What altitude is this one? Okay, inbound PayPal. All things harbor. enjoying the show. A $25 PayPal. Thank you so much. Ooh la la. Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much
for your support. Just enjoying the show. I love hearing that. I know it is so different, so out of this world. It's just our concept.
Yep. Do the very best that we can
moon live
to
stream
bring
chat.
the night sky and the universe in one live stream.
Yeah. And
see
all
it
the people.
That's right.
All our peeps. We'll call them peeps at Easter time. Okay, so thank you so much. All Things Harbor again. Thank you. I just love that message.
Yeah.
Enjoying the show. That warms our heart because diverting and doing different things is not easy, and especially, we're always bracing for impact, like the backlash, and it is what it is. And you know what I've said to people? Sometimes it's funny and we don't get negative comments really, but if there are ones, I say to people, whatever the comment is, you need to go to Sky Harbor, whatever. You do it. I dare you. One time, everybody. It's hard work. It really is, and so is this. But anyway, okay,
I really love this whole thing we got going on now here. This is great.
We can pay more attention to people, and this is why I'm here. Okay.
I learned my lesson last stream, not paying attention to the moon, and it got away from me, so I switched over just to get this guy lined up again.
I'm checking on what kind of food truck they would all have. Okay, so Robert's serving up burgers. Jack's got a Maxwell Street Polish and grilled onions. That Maxwell Street Polish is singed in
you
my
could
nose.
smell it.
No,
Yeah.
I had to take public transportation past Maxwell Street.
Oh, yeah.
I know that smell.
To go to high school, you had
To high school. And that was back when the buses, anyone from Chicago, CTA, the green limousine, no air conditioning, so those windows were yanked open, and those buses were packed, and people from Maxwell Street would get on, and sometimes with their Polish, but generally, you could smell those grilled onions.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. And I ran track and cross country, and we'd have to run down a street nearby.
Which is crazy that they had you guys run in that area back then.
There was a nice little, well, it wasn't nice. They were nice. They owned some type of auto, I don't even know what it was, oil change place, but I don't remember seeing cars. Maybe a car parts store or something. And they had a water fountain in there. And they would let us come in and drink from the water fountain.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, here are coaches driving to Grant Park, and we're
get out there.
hitting the
We'll
pavement.
see you. Yeah.
No supervision.
And back then, you're probably running like Keds or
it's
Chuck
terrible.
Taylors. You know what I mean? There's no running shoes like that.
No. Okay, so let's see.
Really quick.
I'm looking at the food trucks here. I know my stomach, moment of heart, my belly's growling. Society Red would do breakfast food. Pancakes, waffles, eggs, bagels. Eileen and Jane are into the hot dog food truck.
Okay. Really quick, I'm showing here due east, way up high.
I think Society Red, sorry, has a really good idea with a breakfast food truck.
Oh,
I
true.
don't think I've ever seen one.
You're right. And then there's the M13 cluster. It's really, so we're pretty high up in the air. I don't know if you can see that. And I'll kind of back down and pitch it that way. You can see there's the Milky Way, and then we're actually going to go to real time.
Ken ran cross country too. Okay. Okay. So we're back at the Hercules cluster.
Okay, so we're going to finish that guy off.
Super cool.
And
now, yeah.
let's find a target. Let's see if we can get a nebula or something.
I think it's cool seeing the satellites bouncing around. They're like little ping pong balls.
Mm-hmm. Let's look and see what our options are here. Check galaxies.
The blinking.
Yeah, I've never seen that one before. I'm game. You?
Go ahead.
All right,
Let's
let's do
see.
it.
Let's see if it really blinks. We're exploring space together, everybody.
Let's do it.
Blinking. Okay, how long will it take to get into...
Position.
Yeah. Do you want me to go to the moon while it gets
Yeah,
itself...
you could do
a
that.
split screen? Or we could go full moon. Y'all want full moon? See if we see anyone landing on the moon? Society Red, do I do the state fair for the deep fried foods? I don't do the state fair. And I don't know if I would. The only thing I like to do at the fair, you guys, am I not predictable at this point? Funnel cake.
Predictable.
That's why I go. If I go to.
Go for the funnel cake.
Mm-hmm. You don't like funnel cakes, do you?
They're okay. They're just a little too greasy for me. But I
don't like them with toppings. I just like the powder
me
sugar.
Too. Yeah. What do they put on there? Like
strawberries
or
whipped cream.
Something? Let's get this guy up in the air a little bit. Check out those bottom craters.
Jane's dad worked on the south side of Chicago, 2 trains and a bus to get to work. I think I had to take, depending on my route, or how I'd want, if I would do anything like go to Taylor Street or anything like that, I might change up whether I took, 3 buses, 4 buses. Sometimes I would take
crazy
the L.
to go to high school down in that whole downtown area like that. I was going the complete opposite direction.
You're lucky.
Yeah, I only had to take 1 bus, like a very long bus ride, but just 1 bus.
Mm-hmm. I had to take many and transfer. Stand on.
What would you go like down, like Archer to Halstead or something like that, or?
Mm-hmm. I would do. Let's see. Let's take the route home. That's one I remember. Depended on where I was going, if I had to go somewhere, but generally it was Roosevelt to. Was that Halstead, and then so the Roosevelt bus would get you. Then I'd have to get off at Halstead, take the Halstead bus, get off at Archer, then take the Archer bus to Pulaski and take the Pulaski bus, or sometimes Cicero. It just depended.
I'm sure staying at Archer and Halstead was a good time.
Oh, it was lovely. It was great. It was terrible. Standing on Roosevelt Road was terrible.
For sure.
Sometimes I would go downtown, and then I would take the Archer Express from downtown. So sometimes I would just go downtown to avoid the hassle. I'd go treat myself at Marshall Fields. They had an ice cream shop.
Oh, really?
Frango Mint ice cream. Mm-hmm. Up on the, what was it? I forgot what floor.
I'm zoomed in a little bit because it was... I mean, you can see.
Well, I could see that it's not blinking. It just is.
You can see it's pretty far out there, so I had to really zoom in for us to get a look at it. It's got a little bit of a blue tinge to it. I mean, maybe if you were...
I'm thinking of the bus ride. I made, I had hobos next to me, bag ladies.
See, I didn't have any of that.
I loved when they'd get on the bus and sell things. They didn't bother me. I must have looked so miserable.
That they were just like, we're going to pass by that one.
Oh, yeah.
Find another sucker on the bus to harass.
Oh, they were probably like, girl's got some problems. I would try and look like I was not up. I would make myself as unapproachable as possible.
Oh, look at that.
What is that?
I don't know. A little red shift.
You never know what you can find in space there.
Well, typically what they say, if you see something red, it's moving away from you because red light has a longer shift.
Wow. Further out in space, huh?
It's quite bright, whatever it is.
Did you ever have your bus break down, the green limousine break down?
One time,
That's
and then they
always
had
a
another
joy.
one. They had another one pretty quick for us because that was a pretty popular route.
Oh.
So, did that just disappear? Just the red just disappeared.
Did you catch an alien? No.
I must have.
A UFO. They're hungry too. They're coming to, a space food truck.
You know, it must have captured something, a couple of frames. Maybe it was a satellite or something, and then it wasn't there. Because this constantly is taking pictures. And then it just stacks them, refocuses. So it probably was a moving target, and then now it's gone. That's my guess.
Okay. Jane, it was the State Street store, the original, the Marshall Fields on State Street. I forgot what floor it was. Oops. It was the 5th, 6th, or 7th, I want to say, that they had a little ice cream parlor.
In Marshall Fields, you said? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they did a Frango mint milkshake or ice cream or something like that.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, and you know me, I wasn't into ice cream back then, but I did every now and then. I don't know why.
All right, that cheeseburger nebula, it's not going to fool me again. We looked at that one before, and it was...
Well, what about the crescent or the bow tie? Oh, what was the one, Robert? Robert, what was that? M43, the one that looks like a hummingbird.
I don't think we can see it.
Oh,
because
he's
it's not
in.
that time of year. The incredible shrinking nebula.
Well, we might not see it.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, so
With a name like that. The Eastern Veil
yeah, I
Nebula.
was looking at him. Let's see, Little Jim. No, he might be too little.
True.
The lemon slice. I don't know if we were able to see him.
He was a big fooler too, I think. Just go through all our choices. Some galaxies.
Oh, all things. The ice cream paper cups with those awful little wooden spoons where you could taste the wood.
Oh, I remember that.
It was just so icky.
I didn't mind it. All right, we're getting too far down here.
You know what I had a craving for yesterday, and I don't know where it came from. I don't know if I saw a picture, but an ice cream, anyone ever go to, what's that place called? Potbelly? The sandwich shop. They have the ice cream, or the big cookies with ice cream and ice cream.
Oh my gosh,
like a
those
homemade
are so good.
ice cream sandwich.
Like stupid good.
Yeah, I don't know what hit me. I'm like, I could go for an ice cream
You
sandwich.
don't have
like
a
that.
close Potbelly by us, do we?
Nope.
It's like Scottsdale, right?
I don't even know.
Well, there was
Are
one
they
there.
still in business?
I don't know. I would think so. Because there was that one. It's right by the airport.
Mikey, I tolerated the wood spoons for the ice cream. I like that perspective. Yes, tolerated the wood spoon.
right by Scottsdale Airport. I don't know if it's still there.
I don't know if it is because Asia.
Fusion, that place was really good.
That's gone.
It was like a Chipotle, but with Asian food. It was phenomenal, and then they closed down, I guess.
We were the only ones who thought it was phenomenal.
Apparently. All right, Crescent Nebula. Let's get the photos rolling here and see what we see. I just picked without you. I heard you say Crescent. I thought, let's just go for it.
You know what we should do? You know, Nikki has ideas.
Nikki has a lot of ideas.
They're not always good, though. Well, they are.
Well,
But I don't want to commit. You know what I was thinking? Wouldn't it be fun to do a live stream from Portillo's patio with our locals?
you could.
And then everybody could wave to everybody.
But what's the meat and potatoes of the show, though?
That's the problem.
Just they watch us eat? Or
That's the problem, Geoff. I told you they're not always good.
there's that red again. Maybe it's something with the camera sensor.
Probably like the orbs out,
Right.
Earl. They're like, we're here.
Yeah, we're over here now.
If anyone remembers, we see these mystery drones. We think they're drones flying out in the desert here, 4 or 5 of them, and they show up as red.
My conclusion with that whole thing, so I know most of you have seen it, but we would get these red deals over by Earl. You couldn't see it with your naked eye. You couldn't see it with a regular camera. You could barely see it with the military grade night vision, but infrared by itself, you could really see it. I think it's something with Luke. I think they're doing some funny business in the middle of the night. I think that's them.
Funny business. Mm-hmm. And Mikey says, do Portillo's live from Prasada when the Luke jets are up, LOL.
Oh, there you go.
Catch them. See, the camera would be...
Maybe that's some kind of, that might be like a pixel in the sensor or something like that, that red dot.
Or someone observing you. Observe them.
You never know.
You never know.
I'm not seeing a crescent. Oh. Maybe. Do you see it? So you get the 2 dots. It looks like there's some red coming in. Or magenta.
Kind of. Oh yeah, Jack says Portillo's. We are so excited, Jack, when when a Portillo's came here. We used to go to that one. Where's that? Naperville route. What is it? 58.
53.
53.
Yeah, we used to go to that one, and then the one on Archer and
the south side. Beef sandwich and chocolate cake for dessert. Mikey says, I still haven't tried Portillo. Shame on me. Shame on you.
Wow.
Mikey.
This is for you, Mikey.
This is Houston. Say again, please. Houston, we've had a problem.
Mikey, how could you not do that? You've got to try it.
Got to try it. I'm looking for the crescent. Am I being impatient? Do I need to let it
bake in the oven?
Bake in the oven a little bit. Let the Astro cookies bake a little bit. Maybe.
Oh, that's a good question. Is Santan Brewery still open in Chandler? I think it is.
I think it is too, yeah.
Haven't been down that way. I think Portillo's has a new lemon cake. I don't know. Or they have strawberry shortcake. I don't get the cake, though.
Chocolate cake is the best. I don't get it often, but when I do.
When you do. You change up your order there.
I do.
You had the beef sandwich.
That was... I have to get it dipped, where the bread is just soaked with all that, and...
Okay, so I don't see your crescent shape.
I don't see it either.
Let's look really close.
I thought I saw some cloud appearing, but I don't see it. That's a lot of color.
Pick a new target.
Pick a new target. Let's just quit fooling around here.
He's not coming out. So we got the telescope. I'll go over to the moon, and then you can see what the big telescope. So there's 2 scopes out there.
Bow tie, cat's eye. Cheeseburger, we did that, and that was a disappointment.
Bow tie?
You want to do bow tie?
Let's try the bow tie.
Let's try it. Let's see what happens. 21 degrees. Let's try it. It might be a little low, but I guess we'll find out. Moon looks fantastic tonight. Nice and clear. Yeah, let me get the... you raise it up. We'll get the south pole.
So what do we have? Half an hour. About 9:30, we'll call the stream.
Okay. Fair enough.
9:30, Mountain Standard Time.
All right.
And we'll do it all over again next Saturday.
That's right. Without the moon. Okay, so next Saturday we'll open it up with 2 live views from the ISS plus all the stats, BTS, as we wait for it to get dark.
Do you have time?
I actually mocked it up already in the other room on other computer. I can show it to you afterwards. I just have to get it on this computer.
I think you did show it to me, and I said, I'm sure.
Unimpressed. I think it's cool. I like that feed. It's crazy to think that they're...
No, I said ask them. Ask them what they think.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. It's crazy to think we've got only 5 more years with that guy, and then that's it. He's going to get deorbited and...
Deorbited.
It'll be interesting to see, will it completely... I can't imagine it would completely burn up. Maybe. I don't know. It's like a whole math problem. For every, foot forward, it drops a foot. So you got to kind of push it into there, and then they can calculate exactly where it's going to hit. So they'll probably put it in the ocean somewhere.
I would not want to land in that thing.
Oh, it's not going to be a fun landing. Half of it'll probably burn up on re-entry.
Oh yeah, no one will be. Wait,
nobody will be on it. No,
they've gotten them all off.
In 2030, yeah, that's when they're going to deorbit it. Right now, there's like 7 people up there. But there's been some issues with just like leakage and stuff like that. It's
that's why I won't go on.
you get a little speed take, dup take, kind of.
Yeah, even if they invited me, I'd say no thanks.
No thanks. It's kind of smell like a sweaty locker room up there, don't you think? I mean, it's not like they have housekeeping. I mean,
no, you know what I think? I think that if I had to guess what it smells like in there, I would say really nothing.
Well, you just think all those sweaty people up there and probably not taking the best, showers and stuff, just living up there. It's not like you can open the windows and air it out. So
no. And I don't think they have housekeeping. Housekeeper.
Yeah.
Housekeeping knocking on their door.
All right, let's go to the North Pole, shall we? The moon. Got the South Pole. Let's bring it down.
All Things Harbor said yes. I heard it kind of stinks.
Oh, see? I think of these things. All right, let's get to the north side of the moon. We're going to pull it down all at the same time while we're doing this bow tie nebula.
Okay, you want me to switch cameras?
Let me get this guy in place, and then it's still taking pictures, the bow tie. Scooch him over. The controls on this, they're a little funny.
Brent, it's like an old shoe, LOL.
I would think so.
Yeah, right, Thomas. I'm sure there's some cleaning protocols on board. I bet you all have to be responsible. I
don't know. I just
can't leave the place messy.
That's a nice little chunk off there to the left where it's pretty in focus, those craters.
I love our little sky party that we have with our sky crew. Sky crew is the best crew.
I'm still mad at myself for not going live on YouTube with the
you went on
lunar eclipse.
Twitter X.
Well, you know what it was? I had anticipation of going live on YouTube, and there were so many clouds here, and I'm like, this just isn't going to happen. But I'm going to take the stuff out anyways. I set it up, and at the last minute, the clouds parted, but it was so late at night. I was like, I don't know if I should do that. Everybody's going to get a notification, especially the folks on the East Coast.
Yeah.
It's late. And I'm like, you know what? I'll just try doing it on X. We've never done it before. 20,000 people watched the live stream. Why didn't I just do it for our guys too? I don't know.
Next time.
Next, there you go. Next time. All right, you can switch over to Bowtie Nebula.
Okay, Jack says, what is the name of the star and satellite map with live tracking software you're using? It's awesome.
Oh, yeah, it's called Stellarium.
This is the Bowtie Nebula?
Yeah.
Not yet. Do I see a bow tie?
I don't either. I guess we got to continue to take pictures with this.
Yeah, that's an awesome app.
Stellarium, yeah, that's great.
You have a bunch of apps. You have a bunch of other ones. The atmospheric one is good, just in general, to see your cloud. You know, we're lucky we don't have a lot of. I mean, lucky in the sense for this, we don't have a lot of clouds. Although we wish we had more clouds, but some people, depending on where they live, astronomers and amateur astronomers and people doing stargazing parties, they have a lot of clouds to deal with, and Chicago, everyone gets so many clouds.
Yeah, and even if you don't, if you get a little break and you can actually see, if you have high humidity and you're shooting through that, you get what's called a gelling effect, where it looks like kind of warpy and moving, and it's just that atmosphere all the way up, just compressed. That moisture just creates a really weird looking picture. So again, we're fortunate that with low humidity, we don't get that. We don't
get humidity either.
We don't. So everything's pretty clear for us.
Society Red found it in an article. It's up to the crew to help keep the ISS microbiome population under control. Every week, astronauts are scheduled to wipe down surfaces with antimicrobial wipes.
Okay. All right.
All right. Keeping it clean.
Keeping
Squeaky
it clean. Yeah. I mean, interesting colors here, but I don't see a bow tie.
Pick another one.
Am I just being impatient? But...
Well, I think, I believe Robert Brunn said that one time, that he didn't say you were being impatient. He just said, give it time, right? Robert, did you say that?
He said that.
I think we're impatient, but we got things to do.
We got
places to go.
All right, let's...
There's the...
Okay. Let's take a look and see what we got.
I think that was just an orange dot. The bow tie pasta. Bow tie pasta.
It's a bow tie pasta.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry.
Anyone
the bow tie top.
I love that bow tie pasta.
Oh, there's that M20. We did that Thursday night, I think. That was the one that was really
you already
red.
did that. If you have a picture.
Just mentioning it.
Antennae galaxies. Cigar. That's an old trusty. We've seen him before.
Pinwheel. Huh. Did we do that one?
You could try it. Oh, the eagle. Oh, we did the eagle.
Yeah. M17. We did that a long time ago, I think. Oh, no, we just did that one. Did that one.
Get your galaxy straight, Jeff. Get your nebulas.
Let's go to the
nebulae.
pinwheel.
I lost us.
There you go. $27 million light years away. Yeah, so I think we mentioned this before. All the pictures that we take, they get shared and uploaded to the SETI Institute. So I had to do that last night because I was like, gosh, it's almost full. I got to make sure that I upload that overnight so that everything we take tonight,
Do we want to go to the moon? Any chance we'll get a plane coming over the moon?
I'd like to guesstimate, but I don't think I would know unless I went out there. I don't know what position it's at.
You're supposed to know everything.
Could poke my head out there and get an idea. I would be able to see it. And probably not though, because it's still going up. I forget what time it culminates, but probably somewhere like about 10:30, where it'll be at its highest point in the sky. Actually, if I think about it, by the time it starts dipping down, there'll be no planes flying.
True.
Yeah.
The chat stopped moving.
Good.
You guys, wake up. I got to...
They're all getting their warm milk and cookies right now.
Yeah, I got to revive. Oh, yeah, Mikey, that's right. Let's get some more likes. If you haven't hit the like button, please give the video a thumbs up. And be sure to subscribe. If you're sitting at home watching on your big screen TV, hover over, make sure you find the thumb that goes up, right? It really helps a lot. It helps, I really don't care about all the vanity numbers. It really means nothing. But it does give us... it's nice to see that, to just come and sit and hang out with everybody.
And see that people appreciate what we're throwing out.
Yeah. And sometimes we watch videos and we're like, oh, hey, let's give it,
That guy did a really good job on that one.
Yeah. Make sure you give a like, because you forget to, and you sit there, and although you may be enjoying it, if we don't see that you're enjoying it, then we may not want to keep doing it. See, I don't know if anyone sees the...
Or wonder, it's like, boy, do we got to change it up?
Sometimes I think people, just get caught up in hype of, whatever channel or video, the uploads they're watching or whatever, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm going to get my like in. But they don't think about any other channels or any other, whether it's a travel channel or whatever. I'm trying to think, or cooking channel, whatever the other channels are. And they don't think, hey, that person, like the people that go on those walks, down, like that guy who does the Chicago walks, and there's so many other people.
I always give that guy a thumbs up. It's like he's out there, he's on the street showing it. I'm like, yeah, okay.
But he even got on the bus.
Oh yeah, the tour bus on the top deck. Yeah,
I appreciate that, and I think he went on went on a boat ride or whatever. But you forget. People need to know. Hey, thank you.
I think it's hard to forget too. Like, there's a real human that's out there with his coat on and out there, and he's, And
I think people think here's the video, there it is, it's packaged, and there it is. But they don't realize all the things you have to do to even go through that. So if it was us doing, I don't know.
Launch the drone, get that shot, set the camera up, and walk by.
It's a lot of work.
It is, yeah.
Uploaded videos, like people who do, I'm trying to think of a channel. Kara and Nate have a travel channel, and the shots they get of them walking on the train or whatever, they set the camera down, they walk all the way back, then they redo then they walk towards the camera, and now they got their shot. It's a lot. Uploaded videos are a lot of work.
Sure are.
Oh, good one. Kenner Bennick says, I vote for the American Airlines flight in front of the moon for a thumbnail. We'll have to change that one over. Okay. And we have a timestamp. Thanks to everybody. Putting
7:39.
7:38, I think. I'd have to go back.
Oh, okay.
No? We'll figure it out.
Oh, absolutely. That's the thumbnail.
Kenner Bannock said 100 likes. Did we get 100 likes? You all are good. You know what? You guys get some confetti just for giving the likes. I would love to get past, the big goal. I would love to see that we get more viewers and more likes where we're hitting, 200 likes a stream. It gives us, all your support, the memberships and everything. It's just great. Thank you. All Things Harbor. Perfect. 7:38 p.m. And she's got it right there.
Perfect.
She put it back in the chat. Thank you. Oh, Mikey put the link for the Eclipse video that you did because you then did the upload on YouTube.
Oh,
right?
Yeah. I did the upload for that.
It's really hard to keep it straight between, both of us work. Mm-hmm. And I'm even trying to think, what did we do Thursday?
Well, this.
Why did we do Thursday?
Because it was the day before holiday and we didn't have to work the next day. And I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And I knew the moon, we'd only get 2 days of the moon, like, really good.
Okay,
So Thursday
I
was really
gotcha.
good. Tonight's really good. And
I
then,
just couldn't remember.
yeah, then we say goodbye to the moon now. So that's all right. We'll appreciate him when he comes back.
When does he come back?
I mean, he's still there, but
Well, I know that.
not
For our viewing.
For
Our
our
viewing.
viewing. 2 weeks. We'll miss him for 2 weeks, and then we'll pick him up like towards the end of the month, I think.
Okay, awesome job. So yeah, Mikey put that in. That was the Eclipse video that got 20,000 views on X. Okay, you got a new target? I'm going to check out the scope.
This is weird. Was
Oh,
on.
there's a plane. Is that a plane flying? Okay, plane spotters right above the scope. See?
Oh, you're
Way
right.
in the distance.
I think that's might be Spirit.
Okay, so let's see. Oops, that's not it. Okay, I have you on the.
So the scope freaked out on me here. It's doing some. I was on M102, and then it's like some kind of time sync. Here, we can go back to the moon. I gotta figure out what this guy's up to here.
Oh, back to the moon.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that.
The moon we go. Here we'll do split screen. They can
There
see.
you go.
Society Red said that was JetBlue flying over.
Oh, okay.
See, they're good. Can't get comfortable. Let's see. My chair on wheels here. Whee. Trying to find the spot there. So did the scope freeze or?
It did something really weird where it looked as if I did not have control of it anymore. But now I have control over it.
It has
See?
a mind of its own tonight. It's hot. It's too hot out there. It's saying, well, if we're 97 degrees, this is a cooler night for summer here.
Yeah.
It heats up. I think next week we'll be back to 110. And maybe that means we'll have some rain chances coming in after that soon. Maybe more rain. They predicted a good monsoon this year.
I hope so.
We got a good taste of it the other night.
Mm-hmm. All right, I think we're back in business. I'm slewing to M90, which is a galaxy.
That's right. Mikey says the aliens took it over. They landed.
Yeah, the scope has the ability where other people could latch in with a mobile device to be an observer, and then all of a sudden it acted as if I was no longer controlling it. I was the observer, so I had to shut it down and get back into it.
We were laughing earlier, and we were saying because society has gone completely berserk, the aliens probably drive by and think, not getting off at this exit.
There's no intelligent life here. Keep going.
No intelligent life. Keep moving. And pretty soon, as we start getting, as we get through summer and it gets into the fall where it starts getting darker a little sooner, we'll be going earlier.
Yes, for
so
sure.
it won't be such late streams. And we feel so bad. Thank you for all of you hanging in with us that may live your time zone is 2 or 3 hours ahead of us.
Summer's rough.
Yeah, you guys get a gold star for that.
That's right. Yeah, in the fall and winter, we'll be able to start way earlier.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then we might be able to see, what time would that? Well, Peppy and Michaela and Jonas in Sweden.
Yeah, it'll be a lot easier for them to join in.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to flip over to...
Okay, we're seeing something.
Yeah, it's starting to come in there. It's a galaxy.
This will be our last one because it's getting close to that time.
Oh my gosh,
so
you're
we'll let him fully come in.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, he looks like a good one too.
Yeah, he'll develop right before your eyes.
This whole setup was tricky. This is something that would take you all night to take these pictures and then to
the astrophotography.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's crazy to be able.
Took a lot of brain power.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Jeff's brain was in overdrive.
That's
what was
right.
it? 2 years ago, a year ago?
Yeah. So it's just.
You know what? I thought we said we would get me out of this headset.
You say the word, I got you out.
Oh.
Next stream, you want off the
I don't know.
the headset
Should Nikki
wagon?
get rid of her headset?
Well, it's not very comfortable for you.
I don't know how yours stays on your head.
Got a bigger head than you.
It never moves.
No.
Mine slides.
Yeah, because you
slides.
got a tiny head. I got a big mug, so.
A big.
I've got
a
you
big melon.
set up. We should do that next stream. Now you'll have to have
an earpiece.
Yeah, an earpiece in.
Like the FBI.
Yeah.
Secret Service.
And then you just have your mic clip on and.
Like SkyDrive.
Yeah, we should give it a go. Then you won't have to
if
fuss
it
with it.
doesn't work out, can I switch back to this?
Yeah, piece of cake. We'll have it plugged into a second one, and
we'll give it a try. So this one, is he coming in more, or am I staring at it more?
No, he's coming in more. The more we look at him, the better he's going to look.
Do you ever do that with the spelled word? That's why I was saying, is it my eyes? When you sometimes a word you're typing or writing.
Half the words in the English language look like it. They're misspelled to me.
And do you ever sit and go,
is that spelled right?
Yeah, that just looks weird.
Yeah.
That's a weird word.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't happen often, but every now and then.
Well, this guy, he looks pretty good, actually. It's nice when you get a good one,
Yeah, I like the colorful ones, though.
Yeah.
Playing Crazy Mikey celebrating. Let's look at that celebration there. 34 months.
Wow.
Says thanks, everyone, for hanging out and chilling with SkyUps and all the emojis there. Jet, me, Jeff, and that's Playing Crazy Mikey. Thank you so very much on a Sky Crew. So congratulations there, Sky Crew. 34 months.
Wow.
Get the confetti out. Thank you so much, Playing Crazy Mikey. I have to say, and right back at our amazing viewers, best in class, best in the world.
Absolutely.
All of you joining us. And look at who's coming right behind. Ken Urbanik. Oh, look at that. SkyOps rocks. Thank you so much, Ken, supporting us there on Sky Lounge for 34 months.
Wow.
You
Crazy.
guys aren't sick of us yet. Well, we're not sick of you. Never, ever, ever. Thank you so very much, Ken Urbanik and Plain Crazy Mikey. And how lucky are we that they're
Absolutely.
also mods? Big shout out to our Sky mods, all of our Sky mods in the chat. What would we do without you? Thank you so much, Ken. Hope, Ken, you are relaxing and you're comfortable. All is good. Got to keep Ken safe.
That's right. What color's starting to pop on
A
this guy?
little color, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right, Ralphie with the Sky Mods. That's right. Hey, J-Ro. Hi to you. Welcome to space. The friendliest, what you call spaceship in town here.
That's right.
Oh, look at that sport. I'm just looking at the sport. Amazing. 34 months. Sky Cruise, Sky Lounge, our Sky Platinum, Sky Deck, all of you. Sky Pass, everyone. Thank you so much.
Yep. It sure helps.
You know what you said and you haven't done? You were supposed to change the loyalty badges. You were going to give them a makeover.
It's on my to-do list.
Now, I had my makeover idea for them, but I was clearly...
Your marketing was incorrect. I had it exactly what the people wanted.
I really liked my idea. Remember, my idea was either the pizza that got more toppings the longer you were with, or the ice cream cone. You'd get another scoop, and then another scoop, and then you'd get sprinkles. But they said you wouldn't be able to see the detail.
Yeah, that's better for
Twitch.
Twitch. Yeah.
But I liked it.
Yeah.
You know how you see something and you just got to have it? So they all voted for your style.
Yeah, that's on my to-do list. I got to do that.
Guys, it'll be a year from now.
No, it won't.
Yeah, it will.
Well, the next big thing is for next stream, I'm going to get the whole ISS dashboard set up. You don't seem very sure of me when I said that.
No, I think you will.
Get that all set up for next week, and then the remote camera for Skycam.
Do you need to do this screen as a split screen? See how we can do the moon and us?
Oh, for
Yeah? No? Oops.
you could
doing
actually
that.
do like
Buttons. You need housekeeping to fix the buttons on the stream deck.
you could do. So you want to do the two of them like that, like this, but then go to.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Woman of Hearts is the friendliest part of the entire universe. Yeah, don't you think that'd be kind of nice to have a split screen for that also? There we go.
See.
Magic. Oh, that's right. Plain Crazy Mikey says you're going to need something for loyalty badges beyond 3 years pretty soon.
Oh, you're right.
Very close.
All right, that's got to
What should
get
it
bumped
be?
up.
What should it be?
Right now, it's a red star, I think.
I think it is a red star. Should
But
we keep
the whole
big
thing
red
needs
star?
a redo.
Yeah, okay. When you do the redo.
All right.
Mikey, just saying. Thank you, Mikey. See, someone has got to keep. I'm going to write that down. Well, no, we have it already. The red star's there.
The red star is there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That's right. Okay,
But the whole thing needs.
it does. All right, just a couple more minutes left of the stream, and then we have to let everyone go. It's like SkyDrive. I don't want to let everyone go.
I'm with you.
I have to. A huge shout out to y'all. Did y'all like that we left the BTS? I think we left the BTS up once
Oh, last
we left
Thursday.
this up.
on Thursday.
Yeah.
Right at the end.
Not for a long time. We were just sitting here and we unmiked ourselves, and I forgot what we were even doing. We might have been. I think we were talking about something on the screen. But back to that. Let's see. Rolf with the 10 paddle. Thank you, Rolf. And so will it get brighter or no?
I think that's probably it.
Plain Crazy Mikey says 10 paddle on the BTS. Oh, Eileen, BTS 10 paddle. You guys like this view? I'm kind of hidden behind the computers and not on purpose. I try to move my chair so I'm not behind the computers. Wait, I
did this spot because I got to run out all the time outside, and that would just be a little...
They're probably watching me on the stream. Like I'm like, whoa.
Be pushing your chair and get around.
Look at that. You guys are great. Great support. Really great support. God, it is that time, Geoff. Let me take him to the moon real quick.
Okay.
Wait, that's not the moon. Did you switch things?
Oh, here, hold on.
There.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
It's like guess the stream deck button.
I did this.
How do you do that? Why do you do that? But yeah, great night with everyone. Thank you so much. Big shout out to our whole Sky crew, all of our new members. Y'all are awesome. And a big shout out to our Sky mods for being here in the chat with us and all they do. Our members, thank you so much. Amazing, amazing, amazing support. And do us a favor before you head out. Please be sure to click the like button and be sure to subscribe. And I think we're getting a PayPal. Is that why we went blue?
That's why you went blue.
That's why we went blue. Good thing we have these visual cues.
That's right.
We have Mikey coming. Mikey, Plain Crazy Mikey coming at us again. Thank you so much, says, I like the blue light. A $5 PayPal. Thank you so much, Mikey.
Thank you, Mikey.
So kind. You do so much for us.
You do.
You really do. So, and good thing the lights last a little longer. We really wish they could last longer. They only give us 60 seconds to do that. But we're going to keep the BTS up here a little bit. And we wish everyone a really great evening as we say goodnight from the desert Southwest and the universe. Thank you so much. You guys, great feedback. You know, we might have a small crowd. We got the best crowd.
We do. Small but mighty.
It's like that quaint dinner party you want to be invited to up in the Hamptons. No, I don't know. It's like our own little private party here, our little hangout. Hopefully it gets bigger, but if not, we're perfectly okay with it because it's nice.
Yep.
Wow, awesome messages. Mikey says, need the bubbles. They'd get a little messy in here, so they had to get put away. We'll see how things go. Ken Urbanic, attention Kmart shoppers. That's what I think of sometimes when I see the blue light. Good old Kmart. That was fun. I think of Kmart and then what was it? Zayre.
Yeah.
And Venture.
Yeah.
Venture or Ventures?
I think it was Venture.
Chicago, you got Jules. Dominic. Okay. We're cracking ourselves up. Okay. So I will take us off the mic and we will still sit here and fix some things and you guys can say goodbye, head out, make sure you leave your thumbs up as you leave the building. And everyone, please have a great, safe, peaceful, quiet rest of your evening and weekend and a good week ahead. Everyone stay safe and healthy.
That's
so
right.
Much love from us to you, and thank you for all the amazing support this evening.
Good night.
Good night.